don't need to be the same. So you could actually be working from a higher resolution project in OBS, but broadcasting out to YouTube or recording a video file in a lower scaled resolution. And that's what we get to specify in here. So the default here is that our basic canvas resolution, or our OBS resolution, is at 1920 by 1080, which is 1080p. But the default is saying that we're going to be broadcasting our output at 720p, 1280 by 720. So I'm going to hit this little drop down arrow and I'm going to switch this to 1920 by 1080. Let's make it the same so that both our OBS settings and our output through YouTube is going to be the same at a nice HD quality. You can see here you've also got some higher resolutions, 5120 by 2880 or 3360 by 2100. On the output, it doesn't go any higher than 1920 by 1080, but you can actually manually just change them in here if you would like. So you could go 2160 by 3840 to make it 4K. So you could change up the output resolution too if you'd like. So I'm going to leave that at 1920 by 1080. You can also change your frame rate here. It's got it at 60 by default. I'm going to make that 30. Next one down is hotkeys. Hotkeys on OBS is where we can set up shortcut keys to be able to control OBS. So we can create our own keyboard shortcuts to do things like start or stop streaming, start or stop recording, or a heap of other functions that you've got inside of OBS as well. So this is something that's not necessary, but it can really streamline the way that you're able to control and configure everything up and run your live stream while you're actually live. The next tab here in settings is accessibility, which is one of the newer features, which is pretty cool because it helps people who may have a disability or may have some eyesight issues to select colors throughout the interface that better suit them. So there's colors here by default with their color codes, or you can use different colors and select your own color that suits you, which is really cool for those who need it. And down here under advanced, you guessed it, there's a lot more advanced settings in here. I would say that one that I do check here quite often and make sure is selected is to automatically reconnect throughout the interface one that better suit make sure that's enabled. So if for whatever reason your internet drops out, it's actually going to automatically attempt to reconnect and to restart your stream with this setting enabled. So we're going to hit OK, and down here under advanced, you guessed it, now we're going to go ahead and set up our settings for our live. I would say that one that I do check the bottom left quite often and make sure is selected is to automatically reconnect one that's created, but we're going to rename make sure that's enabled. So if for whatever reason your internet drops out, it's actually going to automatically attempt to reconnect and to restart your stream. This main camera, we now need to specify which is really for those who OK, and down here under advanced, you guessed it, now we're going to go ahead and set up our camera. So we're going to go ahead and press the plus button over here on our source. I'll say that one that I do check here, we're going to choose a video capture device. We've chosen video capture device and we get to rename it here if we like. I'm going to rename this to MacBook webcam. I've just got the webcam today. And now we get to specify which camera we're going to link here to this video source. So if we click here, you can see I'm pretty limited with my choices because I've only got the one camera hooked up, which is just the FaceTime HD camera, the built-in camera on my MacBook. And most modern day computers will have the same. They'll have a built-in camera. So you should at least have that. If you do have other cameras connected to your computer, then they will show up here and you'll be able to choose those. But today we're going to choose this camera. Hello, it works. Here I am. You can see the preset here is set to high. That's great. That's what we want. You can see there are other options there, but we're set at 1920 by 1080, which is high. And these are all lesser quality. So we want to stay on high. And then once you're happy, click OK. And here we are on our main canvas screen there. And you can see in the sources, it's added MacBook webcam, which is the camera that we're seeing right now, which is all great. Now, it is important to know that you aren't just limited to the one camera. I do have just the one hooked up to my laptop. Sure, if you click here, automatically video capture device, we actually have the option to add more. So if there were more, you could add more there. The other options are that you can add all sorts of things. So today I'm going to give you the example of, let's say, a presentation that we could add in. So I've gone image, you can go browse, and then you can select your presentation, and there we go. And if you've got multiple pages to your presentation, you can simply go image again and find the next page of your presentation. If for whatever reason your internet drops out, it's actually going to automatically attempt to the plus button. And then you can select your presentation, and there we go. And if you've got multiple pages to your presentation, you can simply go image again and find the next page of your presentation. If for whatever reason your internet drops out, it's actually going to automatically attempt to the plus button. And then you can select your presentation, and there we go. And if you've got multiple pages to your presentation, you can simply go image again and find the next page of your presentation. If for whatever reason your internet drops out, it's actually going to automatically attempt to the plus button. And then you can select your presentation, and there we go. And if you've got multiple pages to your presentation, you can simply go image again and find the next page of your presentation. If for whatever reason your internet drops out, it's actually going to automatically attempt to